Hello guys, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Shiraz and welcome back to another brand new tutorial. Today we are going to learn how to engrave or emboss text or a logo in Blender. We'll go through two different techniques, compare the results and understand when to use one over the other. So let's get started. So we have a comb in our scene and the first technique is displacement node. Let's change it to shader editor and now we're gonna add a displacement node, Shift A and search for displacement. After that, we're gonna import our logo or text in Blender and select this color part and link it to normal and select this displacement node and link it to this displacement of material output. Now we have to change it to material preview. So we're gonna see how it looks in our scene. And I think we have to go for UV editor and open that I think that untitled design and now go to edit mode and let's select this some faces of this comb and I think I am going to select from this to this. Yeah, I think it's good for me, or I think I'm going to select this one too and similarly from this side too. Okay, yeah, I think it's good and select this part and move it somewhere here and scale it a bit. Something like this will work. Now I think we have to move these overlays and we have to change it to shader editor again, and you guys can change the values of this displacement map according to your need. For example, if we change the scale value to minus like 10, okay, and this will be our engraved one, and if we change the mid-level value to 0 then it will be a flat one. Let's go to the UV editor again and I think we have to select this UV part and then mirror and x-axis. Now it looks more good. I think we have to go for 0.5 on mid-level and scale -10 will be good, and you guys can see the engraved value of this one, but you guys can see the texture look imperfect because the UV wrapping of the logo. Let me show you guys in the render view. Okay, now you guys can see this perfectly. Press tab so you guys can go back to object mode and Control B and select this only this part for our view, and let's add a HD array for a better view. Let's select for room and I think we have to add this one. Let me see. Yeah, I think you guys now can see the better view of this. So now I think you guys get it what I'm talking about. It's the texture of the whole comb and the texture of the UV wrap is not matching. So this technique is not useful unless we know the exact values of scale in UV wrapping and scale of the texture. So here comes over the next technique. For this one we'll be using an SVG file. There is a website called picsvg.com where you can easily convert any image into SVG format and it's completely free. Now let's import the SVG file into Blender. Import and select this scalable vector graphics and go to this where you download that one and import it. And I think we have to off this selection, the comp one, and we have to select this one, and yeah, I think it's good. Select all these and Control J for a single object and right click and we have to make it a mesh. Yeah, I think it's good. Let's select this one and set origin to geometry, then Shift S and selection to cursor. Yeah, I think this one is good. Scale it a bit and I think we have to bring back our comp one and just select this curve one and scale it a bit like this will work. Place it somewhere here in between our comb and scale down a bit and bring it over. Go to edit mode and press A on your keyboard and A to extrude a bit, something like this. Also, if you guys face any issue with the mesh or topology of this logo, you guys can change it by the mesh modifier or decimate modifier, but right now I don't think we have any issues, so I'm going to select this logo and right click and shade auto smooth and GC and place it somewhere here. Yeah, I think this one is good and it's in between of our comb and scale it a bit. Yeah, I think it's good. Now let's select this comb and add a modifier which is Boolean modifier and select this logo. Okay, I think it's not working. Let me see by applying. Okay, and off this one. I think we have to go for fast one and let's apply it and let's see how it looks. Yeah, I think it's good and it pretty good. Okay, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Now you guys can see there is no issue of imperfect texture, and yeah, it's looking pretty good. Also, let me show you guys one more thing. Control C to undo, and if you guys want to emboss this one, you guys just select this union one, and the texture itself is going to be embossed. We have an emboss logo in our comb. So the node based technique works best when you are using colors or applying the logo to a specific part only, but for real textures or engraved details, the boolean modifier gives you much better results. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys found it helpful, and see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.